beta pre-launch of WeShare Abundance, and I'll also throw in a little bit on Multiply Weezer as well, which is our sister site. So it's good to be here. The first thing I need to do is to check that everything is working, and I can find that in Facebook. If I can find Facebook and get into the group and refresh the page, I think. Now then, we have the video and we have comments as well. How about that? And Russ Cowley and Dave Jackson are in the top 2 places in the usual order. So that's the UK in the top 3 places, Nigeria in 4th, and Burundi in 5th, India in 6th, USA in 7th. Hi, Deborah, you're early. Nigeria in 7th as well. Let me have a sip of water. Hi, today has been a busy day, very productive, not necessarily in the areas that I would prefer to be productive, but they are areas that needed attention. And so I'm pleased with what's been done today. Not by the, well, I am pleased with what's been done by the team, because they're always on top of things. The KYC team, the support teams, they are absolutely tremendous. And if I was as efficient, we'd be in a better place, perhaps. They are really, really good. But today, I've got a lot of things done, and I'll run through those in a minute. When I say a lot of things, I've completed things. Probably not a lot of things, but a lot of individual pieces that go into it. Okay, we got we had India, we had Pakistan. Did we have Pakistan? I don't know. Pakistan, anyway. Hi. Holland, hello. And more from India. People getting in. They're not used to me being on time, you see. They think they can roll up at 9:15 and still get the beginning. Well, I'm on time today, so I fooled you all. Hi. And it's a beautiful sunny day. If I just pull this back, hopefully you can see just how sunny it is. It's really, really beautiful day. It started out a little bit differently, but it's beautiful now. And we got Canada as well. Okay, let's start with a little prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, we ask that you bless this community, and that all the members, that their hearts be filled with unconditional love, and that through that love they may find the joy of service, and through the joy of service they may attract into their lives everything they need in blessings from you. Amen. Okay, so what have we got? First of all, the month end is nigh upon us, and I sent out a message saying that the site's going to be closed. I did put in that it's going to be closed for usually about 4 hours on April the 1st, but I got some people panicking and getting on to me saying, "You're closing the site, what's going to happen to my Weezer tokens?" and this sort of thing. We close the site every time we run the month-end figures, which is on the 1st of the following month. I also said 1st of April, and of course it should have been 1st of May. And the reason for that is because if we have a lot of traffic on the site, it slows the process down. We've been getting the process faster and faster thanks to Devyani's superb efforts. And what was taking almost 12 hours, even though we've got more functions being run and more people to deal with, it's down to like 4 or 5 hours now. And so usually it gets started about 4 a.m. British time, and hopefully it'll be completed before noon, and we'll be live with the results, with the numbers, and of course with the winners of the free lottery. Whoa, yeah! There's nothing like a free lottery, okay? Whacking a big lump of cash into your nest egg so that you can say, look, this is my security for the future. This is worth a fortune now, but it's going to be worth an even bigger fortune in a couple of years. And that's when I'm really going to need it. And that's when it's going to be available for me. Okay. So that's an exciting part of the month end numbers. But I want to advise you, make sure that you read all your messages, because we have a rule. If you've not read all your messages, when we transfer the funds from your US dollar wallet into your Visa wallet, you get fined, if you like, for not having read all your messages. And it can be anything from 25% to 75% of the income that you've generated during the month being lost in that transfer. So read all your messages. Okay. What else? What else about the month end? Oh yeah, the month end is coming, and that also means it will be the end of the current nest egg offer. And I want to have a word about that as well in a moment, but the current offer is phenomenal, but it will end as soon as I get to it after midnight British summertime tomorrow. Okay, so it may be open till 1 or 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. It's unlikely to be any longer than that, but it could, I suppose, in theory, be 4 a.m. if I sleep late. Okay, so if you want the nest eggs at this price, which is just $4 for a Visa token, then do it before the offer closes. What I'm going to do as well, because we normally get confusion over the end of an offer and the start of an offer, the offer will close. There will be no offer for probably 2 days to let everything settle down, and then we'll put a new offer in May. Once again, it'll be a fantastic offer, but it won't be as good as the offer you've got now. The offer we have now has all run through from February, no, not from February, from March and April. And because of that, I adjusted the original March and April offer because we changed it in the middle of the offer. And I changed it so that it was retrospective on anybody that bought in March. We didn't go back to February and change what was offered in February. And we certainly didn't go back to December for what was changed in December. And we're not going back to August last year for what was offered in August last year. All those nest egg offers, now I don't care what you paid for your nest eggs, you paid a tremendously advantageous price whenever you bought, whether you paid $10, I don't think anybody's paid more than $10 for a nest egg at this stage, but they will be doing very soon. Whether you paid $10 or whether you've paid $4 or anything in between, you have a remarkably good deal. End of story. We cannot go back over and over and over, months and months and months, to change it for everybody. If you go out and you buy a car in a garage and it's a new car and you pay $30,000 for it or something. And you drive it around for 4 months and you're totally happy with it and you're driving past the garage and the next thing you see the same model that you've just bought and they've got it on sale and you could have saved $5,000. So what do? You go into the garage and you complain like hell. And they say, well, you bought it at the price at that time and you've had the pleasure of it for that time. And this is an offer that is on now and it'll be gone soon. If you want to buy another car, you can get another one. They're not going to say, okay, oh, very sorry about that. Here's 5,000 or 10,000 to compensate. No. You buy at what you consider to be a good deal at the time. And that's it, done, finished. And the reason that we went back for the people that had bought, in March and April was because it was all the same offer, the same period, and it was just changed from the top value down to the bottom value. In fact, we didn't have a stair-step process. We just said everybody can buy at the best price. And we changed it retrospectively because it would have been unfair to the people that purchased in that offer period. Okay? We're not going back out of the offer period to change it for February or January or December or August, Get that through your head. What you bought at was a good deal, and it's still a good deal. And anything that you bought a nest egg at is still an amazing deal, okay? Next deal you get will be a good deal as well, but it won't be as good as you're getting now. So if you want it, you've got to get it before I close that out when I get up on the 1st of May. Okay, I've got it right, May. In all the information I send out, I'm talking about the 1st of April, but most of you are wise enough to understand that that's just me making mistakes again. Okay, so we've covered the month end and we've covered the nest eggs pretty much. And we've covered reading your mail. Make sure you read all your mail. Okay, the next thing I want to cover is in Multiply Weezer. If you check in your back office and you look up under the heading, let me see if I can find where it is. It's in Finances, Share Commissions. That is not displaying correctly. It's displaying something that I don't understand. Bonus positions. And in some accounts, it's displaying as matrix. So I want that sorted out, but I can't get hold of Rowit now. He got fed up with me last night, I think, over this other issue, which was okay. It was the guy that put in the ticket that was wrong, really. But we got it thrashed out, we got it sorted out, and the allocations to the matrices are now correct. But that will be tidied up and made clearer in the back office, your revenue share, basically. So you'll be able to see better what you're getting in your revenue share. In the admin area, it shows okay, you can see it and it's clear, but it's not clear in the members area. So we need to make that clearer, make it more easily understood. Okay. Let's climb the stairs back up here to where were we up to? Yeah, we had India, we had Nova Scotia, we had more from India. And we got somebody from Pakistan on YouTube. I noticed that when we first came in. So welcome to the people that are on YouTube as well. I can't chat both ways. It's difficult. Okay, Mauritius, hi there. Jones Brown says it's not working good for me. I don't know how I can cash out. Join Multiply Weezer, Mr. Jones Brown. You've got Rains. Good evening, Graham. Can you give an update as to whether next month we may be getting withdrawal because we want to be sure? No, I can't guarantee that we will be able to sell your tokens next month. I can't guarantee that any month. It depends on the liquidity of the tokens. Somebody bought 10 tokens, Weezer offer. Well done. You will be very pleased in a few months' time. Nigeria. Can you give me a little highlight on the withdrawal aspect? It's the same as it has been every day of this month. So there you go. Jaria says he feels he's going to win a lottery this time. Well, you might be a winner. You might be a top winner. You might be a winner of a few cents. There's a very good chance of winning, especially if you're in all 6 pools. Roughly 20% of the people in a pool win. So if you're in all 6 pools, you've got a better than 100% chance of winning something. Not the top prize, but something. Yeah, but they're supposed to use English, use Google Translator, Jaria, so that everybody knows what everybody's talking about. Okay. Suchitra says he's using bad language, so he's been blocked. There you go. You see, some people can understand the language, and so you've got to be careful. We've got New Zealand in the house. Hi there. I think we're into the 30th in New Zealand. I think it's what day? Saturday morning there. No, what day's today? Thursday, Friday morning in New Zealand. Okay. Yeah, you shouldn't use bad language. You should be respectful at all times, and you should be positive at all times in this community. If you want to be negative in any way, then get into the other community that we have. This community is here for positive people, positive comments, positive feedback, and positive energy. Wow, yeah. Okay, so so there. So everything's pretty much up to date, especially all those people that wanted their accounts closing out. There were hundreds of them, but I've worked on them all day today. I finished working on them about 4 o'clock this afternoon from something like 4 o'clock this morning. And everybody that had an outstanding request for closure up to that time, up to 4 o'clock, has been paid and their account has been removed. And that was a big task. But it's been done, and we're on top of that now, and we'll stay on top of it. Gertrude and Jane are amazing in processing any closure that come in, telling people what they're entitled to, and then the people can either accept it or decide that they want to stay. And if they accept it, then it gets passed to me. Then I check all the numbers and pay them. So that's how it works. So it's a bit of a complicated process, but it is definitely slowing down. We have had an awful lot. We're still getting people coming in, closing their account. We had one guy. This is crazy, you know. We had one guy. We gave him the figures, and he's getting $7 back because he'd withdrawn pretty much everything anyway. So he's getting $7 back. and he had in his wallet, can't remember the exact number, but it was double figures of Visa tokens. So for $7, he's thrown away that lifeline, that hope, that prosperity for the future. And I don't know whether it's a lack of understanding or they're being misguided by people or what it is, I don't know. But don't do it. Don't throw hope away. Don't throw hope out of the window and jump back into that swamp of poverty and despair for the sake of a few dollars now. If you choose to do that, we'll go along with it. We're not going to say, oh no, you can't do that. But really think hard about it, because what we're offering here is hope for the future. We can't give you an instant fix. We don't have a magic wand. We'll do what we can. God's in control, but he doesn't expect you to lean on a shovel and pray for a hole. You've got to pick that shovel up and you've got to dig the hole out. He provides you with the tools. He provides you with the shovel. He provides you with the will. He provides you with the choice of whether you want to dig the hole or not. He provides you with all these things. You've got these choice. You've got this freedom, this liberty of how you live your life and where you move to, what you become. Don't waste it. Okay? So there you go. It's been done anyway. We're on top of the closures, and we'll stay on top of them now, because Gertrude and Jane are fantastic. As all the support team, they're volunteers. They do this for the joy of service, and they love it, and they love being a part of the team, and they love being a part of this community, and it's so gratifying. And you should all be amazingly grateful to these people. We've only got one team organised and going through training at the moment, but sometime next week we'll be splitting the team, and we'll need some of the other people that volunteered into the teams to take up positions so that they can learn from the people that have already been in there learning, and can fill in those blank spots, and we'll be able to progress in that way. But these people, they're all amazing, wonderful people, and it said, as what goes round comes round. They're giving their best service, free, purely through love and the joy of serving, and they're going to be rewarded in so many ways. And financially, yeah, it'll happen, but that's not the most important. They're going to have that wonderful lifelong satisfaction, especially in 5 years' time when they look back and say, I started that. Interestingly, I had an email from someone who's been a member for quite a long time, and he wrote me an email to apologise, and I didn't know anything bad about the guy at all anyway. As far as I know, he's never said anything nasty about us or about me, but if he has, that's okay anyway. But he was writing to apologise because he said he joined thinking we were a scam, and he thought he could get in quick, make some money, and get out, like he does with a lot of other programs. There's a lot of people operate that way. It's not a good way to operate, because you've got to live. You've got to have on your conscience the fact that you've made money out of other people losing money. Okay? And if you join a scam and lose your money, there are people that have joined that scam that have promoted to you that know damn well that it's going to fail, that it's a scam. Okay, some of them don't. Some of them don't know. But the people usually at the top, they know they're getting into something. They don't expect it to last, and they're going to promote it like hell, make as much as they can, and get out. Okay, and we are not a scam. We are not going to be disappearing. We are not closing down, even though my email said we were. We're only closing down for a few hours while we run the numbers. And everybody here is privileged to be in at this time. And you're pioneers, and you're going to reap massive rewards in ways beyond the money you're going to make. You're gonna, as I say, you're gonna be able to look back and say, I started that, because you guys here, we've not even launched. We will be launching probably in a couple of months, maybe 3, and the people that we have now and the people that are in at that launch are the foundation. You are the rock on which we are building this huge skyscraper, bigger than anybody's ever seen. And it's going to affect the lives of people, millions of families all over the world, in a beneficial way. And it's something that you can be proud of now, but you're going to be even more proud of when you see what has developed through your efforts, through your belief, through your faith, and through your love and your joy of service. So there we go. I was talking about that guy that sent in that email. So it's there. People are realizing that we are genuine. We're not a scam. We're not here to pick your pockets. We're here to fill your pockets ultimately as soon as we can. We've filled a lot of pockets already along the way. The fact that at the moment we're not able to doesn't change the fact that we're still putting what we promised into your wallets. The fact that the exchange at the moment is flooded with people selling because people had the wrong idea and they jumped in and now they're jumping out, then that's short term. Once that all settles down, it'll be back and we'll be rolling and we'll be starting to pay. We'll be able to pay withdrawals. What's a withdrawal? It's you selling the tokens we've given you. Okay, you've had these tokens given to you free. You will have in the near future the ability to sell those tokens. How much? We don't know. It depends on the demand for the tokens. But that will increase and it will increase and it will keep increasing. And this year is going to be a breakthrough year in that liquidity situation. Okay, so stick with it. What you've got now, you will never be able to get as cheaply again, ever, whether they are coming to you through effort or whether they're coming to you in any other way, whatever. Let me just see if I can pick up any comments here. Bad language will be kicked out, we saw that. So market value go up to 95, now is 72 or 70. Why? Because a lot of people were buying when it went up to 95, and a lot of people are selling in excess of the number of people that are buying when it goes down. It's as simple as that. Solves the withdrawal problems. There are no withdrawal problems. Okay. All those who are cancelling WSA will miss out on the great. Yeah, they will. And it's sad. I'm saddened every time I send a payment out. Not because I'm sending the payment out. I'm saddened because these people are jumping back into the past, into that insecurity, into that poverty, into that state of despair. Okay, I understand. What are our chances of increasing liquidity when referrals are turning their back? Liquidity is based on the demand for the tokens. Um, that is the simple answer. Uh, how can we increase demand? We can offer more services and products that people want to buy and promote Multiply Visa. That pays, and that is your other option at the moment. There will be more options, but at the moment, that's it. Penny wise, pound foolish. Yeah, that's an old expression, and it's very true. How can one send a ticket to close account, and will they be paid according to the market value? They will get back everything they put in. Okay. Thanks, Jariah. I like being here. I love the positivity and to be amongst you people. It's really good. Okay. Can't see any more questions there. I think covered the updates, but I'm not giving you the numbers. The numbers are, what have we got? 146 new registrations. But the net effect is we're down 958 people. That's partly from the people that we've taken out because they are simply inactive. They're not logged in for 2 months. And it's partly because of the people that are closing their accounts. Most of it is the people that have not logged in for 2 months. But there's quite a lump of people closing their accounts that we've finally got rid of. There were like 4 or 5 days that I've just not been able to get on top of, and so we cleared all of those out. The active members count average over the last few days was up 291 yesterday. It's down 182 today, 25,849. And I'll be a lot happier when the active member count is marginally higher than pool one. At the moment, pool one is considerably higher than the active member count, but it will, over time, get into the right proportions. Pool one is down 639 today. As I say, we took out 958 inactive members today, so pool one, not surprisingly, is down 639 to 37,322, but it's still overstated because we've only got 26,000 roughly active members, so it's still overstated by 11,000 really, pool one. Pool six members, active members down by 79 to 17,864 for the same reasons. Site ranking for We Share Abundance down 100 places exactly, from 10,746 to 10,846. And site ranking for Multiply Visa up 594 places to 32,607. So that's coming down nicely. We Share Abundance is going the wrong way, but only a little bit, and it will sort itself out in the not too distant future. Okay, and the coin value, the token value. Weezer, when I took the figures on Coin Ranking, was higher than I expected, actually. It was $81.93, $81.93. Very similar to yesterday, down about $2 on yesterday. And in the back office, it was up on yesterday. Yesterday was $70.43. And when I looked, it was $72.85. And the trading volume was up at a better level, $19,841 traded. Coin Ranking down 4 places to 633. Multiply Weezer, we have now 10,598 email verified members. That's up 96. And we have 5,351 active members. That's people that have bought an advertising pack. Only half the people that join buy advertising packs. Why do they join? Beats me. They join, they verify their email, and then they sit there and do nothing. And I don't know. Anyway, that's up 65 people, and it is 50.49% of the verified members that have bought an advertising pack. The bonus pool is up slightly, $6,277, and that's up $70 on yesterday. And those are your numbers for the day. Yeah, I don't know how we can translate a live broadcast into a different language. I'm sure that there will be a solution for that in the future, but if there is one available now, I don't know of it. No, Multiply Weezer is not a shift in attention. It's all about making the Weezer token a more desirable asset to create more demand for it. What's the amount of the lottery? Sanjoy says I don't know. I've not worked it out, but it will be less than last month. And we'll know it's hardly worth looking at it now, but it's probably going to be around 80 grand, I think, for the top prize. Any idea on how the bonus pool money will be distributed? Not yet, no. For the new members who joined after the 15th of April. I don't think it matters about when people join. We'll find some way of distributing it. But if it's only 6 grand, I'm not sure how we're going to do it yet. But we'll do something. And Kieran says his net's going. Okay. Pray for India. I do every day. Jan from the Netherlands just popped in. He's on our KYC team. Could you please, if possible, say just a bit on 3 independent sources leading us to success? No. No, I'll expand on them when they come to fruition. Yeah, I think Leandro Santos is asking about keeping up with the updates on the live. I think if you go into YouTube and you select the live events, and if you go down I think they definitely used to have somewhere where you can get a transcript of the video. And if you get the transcript, you can copy it and paste it into a translator and get it translated into your language. Or you might even be able to automatically translate it in YouTube even. It's highly likely that you can. So there's one solution for you. I've not done it, but I know that there used to be a way where you could get a transcript of the video. It might not be 100% accurate because they'll not understand my funny Northern English accent, I suppose, and so some words will get twisted around. But you'll get the gist of things. Any songs tonight? No, singing is spontaneous with me, and there's nothing that's triggered a nerve for a song so much. So no, not really. Okay. And I think that pretty much covers everything for tonight. So thank you all for being here. I'm just going to check in Melon and see if I can see anything there. We've got Wahid in there and Pundra and Illuminati Temple. Somebody's saying they bought a nest egg offer and it hasn't been added yet. If it hasn't been added, the nest eggs were all done by about 5 o'clock. So if it hasn't been added, it's either because you've not submitted a form or you didn't have a TXID on the form. And it's no big deal that the offer will end. It doesn't mean that you're going to be cast into the wilderness or anything. If you have bought the nest egg, once we get your TXID, it will be allocated, whether that is today, tomorrow, next week, next year. You will not lose out. And we got, who else? Arthur Morris. Okay. Nice to see everybody there from YouTube as well. Today, I was able to see those posts. I've not been able to see them in the app for a while. So great to see everybody, whether you're on YouTube or Facebook or Twitch or whatever it's called. We broadcast on another channel. I don't know whether anybody watches it there, but welcome to you all and good night to you all. I'm off to enjoy the sunshine with my dog and my wife. Okay, God bless. I'll see you tomorrow, same time, same place. Oh, just an update on Devyani before I go. She's feeling a lot better now, and she was working today, and she's pretty much completed, or she will complete the month-end process on the new site by tomorrow. Next week, it'll be vigorous testing of that on the new site. And once that's done, that is a major part of getting the new site working. I mean, there's lots of other things that need doing as well, but that obviously is really, really important because we need to be able to run the month-end process to make sure you guys get paid all these wonderful tokens that we're giving away. Okay, God bless you all, and I'll see you tomorrow, same time, same place. End stream, it says. Okay.